So welcome on today's episode of the Show Them Show. This week we have great news all across Africa and some not so very interesting news, like the 78-year-old president of Ivory Coast has just won the third time re-election. I mean, this is somebody who's been in office for well over a decade and it's won the third time that we keep him in office till about 85, 83 or thereabout. I mean, this doesn't come as a surprise to anyone really, because we know African leaders only come to office with two agendas: win election and die there. Nothing more. But you see, the irony of this is that African leaders are so quick to congratulate Africa, young Africans, anywhere else in the world, even in the moon or any other planet. If you do anything, if you achieve anything as a young African leaders are the first to congratulate you when they haven't created any enabling environment at home. Recently, young Africans have just won Congress seats in the just concluded United States of America election. And African leaders are falling over themselves, congratulating young people who they know for a fact could not have accomplished anything close to that had they been in Africa. So the most hilarious of all the goodwill messages sent to these young people is that coming from their motherland, Nigeria. Because we know for a fact, had they been in Nigeria, they will nowhere near Congress whatsoever. I mean, you're coming from a country that has age limitation to what office you can run for as a politician in Nigeria, you know. I mean, or worst case, you could have been profiled by SARS and gone down for being young and looking good, or perhaps have their passports seized, you know, by immigration for having the audacity to challenge authority or hold leaders accountable. So maybe, just maybe, they had accident and died, you know, from bad roads that have not been fixed by Nigerian presidents forever, you know, or maybe just had power failure in the hospital, you know, and died. Or they probably still be at home as undergraduate, because Nigerian universities has been on strike for 1 year, 12 whole months. Like, you could have had a child now, and that child would be 1 year, and ASU is still on strike. And that's no shade to Davido at all. But when you think about it, Ifeanyi was born right in the beginning of the strike, and Ifeanyi is 1 year old now, and ASU is still on strike. Loads of things could have cut down their vision or their dream to have accomplished where they are today. But we are quick, always quick, to give congratulatory messages to Nigerians or Africans abroad doing significantly well, where there are Africans at home with one head, just like those abroad, but without an enabling environment to thrive. I mean, African leaders really need to do better. It's time to stop giving congratulatory messages to young Africans abroad and start fixing home. So maybe, just maybe, we can also congratulate ourselves for accomplishing something. So maybe it's time that veteran African leaders start considering leaving office and handing over power to young, vibrant Africans so they can do what young people know how to do best: fix things. ICC is coming for your asses, guys. ICC is coming for every one of you. I mean, I don't want to mention your name, but ICC is coming for your Lagos baby boy. All of you that have your hands in the Lekki massacre, ICC is coming. What your CCTV did not see, ICC shall see it, and we shall be here to see it. See you guys in court. Court, arise.